Did a massive, hairy creature roam the woods of Clearfield County, Pennsylvania in 2007? Was it a figment of an overactive imagination, or did one local hunter stumble upon Pennsylvania's own Bigfoot? Join us as we dive into the eerie encounter that left a seasoned outdoorsman questioning everything he thought he knew about the wilderness. The setting: a quiet day in the Pennsylvania wilderness. In 2007, a local hunter, whose identity remains anonymous, set out for what seemed like an ordinary day in the deep woods of Clearfield County, Pennsylvania. Known for its rugged landscapes and dense forests, Clearfield County is home to a wealth of wildlife. Hunters, campers, and hikers often frequent the area, which offers miles of untamed wilderness. The hunter, experienced in tracking deer and familiar with the signs of local fauna, ventured into the forest that day expecting nothing out of the ordinary. But as the sun began to dip below the horizon, an unsettling feeling crept over him. Something was wrong. The encounter: a massive figure in the trees. It was in the early evening when the hunter first noticed an eerie silence. The usual sounds of birds and rustling leaves were gone, replaced by an almost unnatural stillness. That's when he saw it. Standing just beyond the tree line, partially obscured by the shadows, was a massive figure. The hunter described the creature as standing at least 8 feet tall, with broad shoulders and covered in dark, matted hair. At first he thought it might be a bear, but this creature walked on 2 legs. Its movements were slow, deliberate, and eerily human-like. Heart pounding, the hunter froze. He knew bears, and he knew how to handle unexpected wildlife encounters. But this was different. The creature seemed aware of his presence, yet it didn't charge or flee. Instead, it watched him for several long seconds before slowly retreating deeper into the woods. A closer look. Could it be Bigfoot? As soon as the creature disappeared into the forest, the hunter felt a mix of fear and curiosity. He later recounted that it wasn't just the creature's size that unsettled him. It was its almost intelligent gaze. He described feeling as though the creature was sizing him up, aware that it had been seen. The next day, the hunter returned to the area with a friend, hoping to find tracks or some sign of what he had encountered. Sure enough, they found large, human-like footprints in the soft ground where the creature had stood. The prints measured around 15 inches long, far larger than any known animal in the region. No claw marks were visible, ruling out bears. The footprints deepened the mystery, leading the hunter to believe he had encountered something more than just a strange animal. He didn't want to believe it, but the evidence suggested one thing: Bigfoot. The aftermath: skepticism and belief. The hunter, a man not prone to tall tales, shared his story cautiously with a few trusted friends. Word spread quickly, however, and soon local media picked up the story. While some were fascinated, others remained skeptical. Cryptid researchers and Bigfoot enthusiasts descended on Clearfield County, combing the area for more evidence. Despite the hunter's credible testimony and the discovery of the footprints, no conclusive proof of Bigfoot emerged. Skeptics pointed out that bears, when standing on their hind legs, could appear humanoid from a distance. They also noted that unusually large footprints could sometimes be attributed to soil shifts or natural formations. But believers, including the hunter himself, insisted that what he saw was no bear. The sheer size, posture, and behavior of the creature defied conventional explanation. A legacy of sightings in Clearfield County. Interestingly, the 2007 sighting wasn't the first time people in Pennsylvania, and specifically in Clearfield County, had reported encounters with large, hairy creatures. The region has a long history of Bigfoot sightings, dating back to Native American legends of hairy men who lived deep in the forests. In the years since the 2007 encounter, other locals have reported similar experiences. Strange howls have echoed through the woods at night, and more large footprints have been discovered in isolated areas. Hunters, hikers, and campers have described eerie feelings of being watched or followed by something just out of sight. Some believe Clearfield County's vast, remote forests could easily hide a creature as elusive as Bigfoot. What could it be? While no definitive evidence has surfaced to prove the existence of Bigfoot in Clearfield County, the 2007 sighting remains one of the more credible accounts. The hunter's experience, combined with the physical evidence of footprints, leaves open the possibility that something unknown could be lurking in the Pennsylvania wilderness. Scientists remain divided on the existence of Bigfoot, with most dismissing it as folklore or misidentification of known animals. Yet the continued sightings, coupled with the creature's iconic status in American cryptozoology, ensure that the legend lives on. For the hunter who witnessed the creature in 2007, the experience was life-changing. He now believes that the stories of Bigfoot, once the stuff of campfire tales, may have more truth to them than he ever imagined. Conclusion? Fact? Fiction? Or something in between? The Clearfield County Bigfoot sighting of 2007 is one of many unexplained encounters in Pennsylvania's long history of cryptid lore. Whether the creature was truly Bigfoot or something else entirely remains a mystery. But one thing is certain: for the hunter who came face to face with the unknown in the forests of Clearfield County, that day in 2007 will never be forgotten.